It's time for breakfast in Benidorm town.
It is morning time, which means only one thing. Let's have our typical traditional breakfast. This time we are in Benidorm on the Mediterranean Avenue. And today we'll check breakfast at the legendary Hotel Agir from Med Playa. Let's go. We have filmed this hotel several times for you guys during pandemics and afterwards. It is an incredible place for your holidays. And this time we're heading directly towards the Agir Springs Diner, a very popular place for a nice breakfast. Let's go inside. We've sat down slightly further along, but this table has disoccupied, so we've sat down here right on the corner. People love this table because it's the corner one and you have all the views of the Mediterranean Avenue, so that's where we are at. Let's get us some breakfast. I'll show you the menu first.
This is the special breakfast menu from 8 in the morning up until midday. We have some full breakfast. Such as green gold, spring bikini, blackberries, yellow British fit, different options for you guys. Plus we have breakfast packs, dinner, diner, and Agir, toasties, sweet breakfast. This is in Spanish and in English, by the way. And you have milkshakes, smoothies, coffee options, soft drinks, teas and infusions, and some juice, even tomato juice and grape juice. Look at that. This is a very nice option for breakfast, and prices actually are really affordable. So that's surprising too. There's just a couple of tables here and us. And we have a corner table with an incredible view towards the Mediterranean Avenue. Looks very festive with all these Christmas lights right here and next to us, turned on even in the morning time. We've gotten some red tea. They usually do not have rooibos, so I had a red one and some orange juice. And we've already gotten some breakfast options too out of the menu. A small plate of fruit as well, courtesy of the house, and prepared with all the cutlery with knives and forks and all the lovely padding to protect the tables. Waiting for our meals. They've asked if I will be able to eat the English breakfast by myself, so I suspect it's not going to be a small plate, so we'll see how this is going to look like. I'm curious and actually quite hungry, so maybe we'll be able to fit all of this in our stomach. We've just received the breakfast and now I know why they say I won't be able to eat it by myself. This is incredible. This is the breakfast. My husband has a toast with ham, cheese, there's an egg, there's some salad, salmon and some avocados. Then we have a plate of fruit, and I have a typical English breakfast. I'm missing toasts. That is one thing for sure, but the rest of the meal is looking incredibly delicious. There's 2 of everything. There's even 3 bacons, 3 tomatoes, and some baked tomato beans. Hash browns, my favorite. They remind me of home. You know it already. Sausages, slightly different ones. We will pre-cut everything as we usually do, for you to see what it looks like. The egg yolk is actually really runny, which is incredible. The sausage is crispy on the outside, tender on the inside. Some tomatoes, bacon. I like bacon in strips like this more because of the taste, and it's not as dry to eat. Some baked beans and some hash brown. Let's go. See, I'm going to be trying a little bit of my husband's breakfast because obviously I'm going to try a little bit of bread, but eggs, we have them here as well, so there's no point. Ham. This is it's called jamón cocido, or cooked ham. Está muy bueno el jamón. Actually, it tastes very good. There's a little bit of lettuce here and a little bit of salmon. ¿Puedes dar un trocito chiquitito de salmón? No, pequeñito. And some salmon. It's actually quite a big piece of salmon. There's avocado. And the toast it's like bread. And then it has some cheese on it. There's avocado. They brought us also some vinegar, some olive oil, and some spices. I'll show it to you in a second. This is what we've been brought. This is extra virgin olive oil, red vinegar from red grapes. And here we have some mustard, ketchup, mayo, no HB sauce in this case, but like 3 main ones. And then we have salt and pepper here. And look at all this feast that we have for today. That's incredible. This is how the assembled toast looks like. With avocado. It's very nice because there's saltiness of salmon, so you level it up with the avocado that's not salty, with some olive oil. That is quite a strong breakfast for early morning. Speaks the person who has a giant English breakfast on the plate. Let's start trying it out. First of all, we have eggs. 2 eggs. They have their runny egg yolk, which is great. Eggs are expensive these days in Spain, by the way, because of the bird flu. Eggs are cooked perfectly, and both of them have runny egg yolks. Sausages, these are not like the typical British sausage. I think it's like a regular one, but it's deep fried. Nice, crispy, and flavorful. Grilled tomato. I love these more. Usually they're like canned tomatoes, which I also enjoy. But the ones where you cut them fresh and you grill them a little bit, I'm a fan. Next on the line, bacon. These are bacon strips, my personal favorites, because the other one for me it's too chewy. So these ones I prefer. This one is like a smoky bacon. I honestly prefer like a normal one, but there are people who love smoked bacon, so that's perfectly fine as well. But it was good. We have some beans. Typical. So big beans, if it makes sense. And it's also, there's quite a lot of it to accompany the meal. And the last but not least is the hash brown. I love these. Cut the fried potatoes, chopped fried potatoes. We have it in my home country too. So this is like soul food of a kind. This one's really good. In my country, we would put it with like onion as well, some sour cream. That's delicious. That's very nice. It is quite a cold morning. It's very, very early, but towards the daytime, it's going to be really nice. We've enjoyed this breakfast, watching people pass by. Quite a lot of movement. We finished the breakfast. I have a little bit of sausage left and a little bit of hash brown and some beans. It's actually quite a big breakfast. My husband's going to pay, so I'm going to show you the receipt once he returns. And I still have to eat a little bit of fruit as last bit of today's breakfast. Honestly, it's really cozy out here. There's still some lights and it's quite cloudy, so it feels like it's like a cozy day, cozy evening, even though it's morning time. And there's plenty of people now. When the time advances, there's plenty of people here inside. Outdoors it's empty because it's quite chilly, but on the indoors there's quite a lot of people enjoying some nice breakfast. This is our final receipt. We've had one fitness breakfast, that was my husband's one British breakfast, which is mine, $9.90, then 2 drinks, freshly pressed orange juice and 1 tea. and we had a small discount promotion, 26 and then 24 in total, 24.84 for 2 breakfasts for 2 people right here in the heart of Benidorm. Very, very nice spot, warm inside, watching the life just pass by. From here, we will go already outside. I'll show you some lovely Christmas decorations. Look at these lovely guys right here on the entrance. They're greeting everyone who are walking in for a nice breakfast option. Very lovely place, lovely diner with all the Christmas lights turned on. Even if it's morning time, this gives it a special touch and a special atmosphere, definitely. We loved this hotel when we filmed it, and we like the diner. Finally, we got to try their breakfast options out here on the Mediterranean Avenue. Let us know if you've been here. On the entrance, they also have some menu with different types of options apart from the breakfast. This is a very cozy place. We've been here a couple of times for videos, as you all might know. And we were always curious to just sit down here on the terrace and enjoy some nice coffee, tea, refreshing drinks if it's summer and it's hot outside. And in general, it's like a lovely diner atmosphere. They have like this American style of diner, which I absolutely adore. And staff is very friendly, the service is good. The drinks, the food, the prices are also quite all right for the type of food and the service received and the area where we're located. Quite a lot of people are coming here, not only those who live here, but also those who stay here, but also those who live permanently in Benidorm town as a part of their morning routine to get some breakfast before they head to work or on their day off. Thank you for accompanying us, and let us know if you've been here at some point. Maybe this will not only be your diner for some breakfast or lunch, but also your holiday accommodation for your next holidays in Benidorm. Stay tuned for more breakfast videos every single Sunday. We'll see you then. Bye.